We're starting the last case of the original game, A Spirit of Justice, and then there's the DLC case after. So, I'm wondering how crazy this case is going to get, considering it's the last case. What do you think, babe?
I think it's going to be pretty crazy and drawn out. I'm curious as to which country we're going to be in and who's prosecuting.
Yeah, is it going to take place in both countries, one country?
I'm sorry, who's defending, I guess. Because we just know that Dirk and Believe in Mrs. Believe in Me have went on the rebellion thing. So I think we're going to see Dirk again.
Yeah. And really, really meet him.
Now, I thought they said that Apollo was his adopted son and Sadmati was his son, but I feel that Apollo looks like him.
He does.
And we know that Lemire is his mother.
Yes.
So I think it's the opposite way around, is that Apollo is his child and Sadmati is the adopted one.
Yeah, I'm very curious, and I guess we'll see. I think this is going to take plenty of play sessions, just because it's the last case.
Because we're not going to play too terribly long now. So.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see what happens. Turnabout Revolution. Oh dear.
It's time for a revolution!
This is part of the cartoon, right?
Yeah.
And that's Dirk.
Who's there?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Good people of Kuran.
Really?
We can't allow things to go on like this.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
Okay, we're in America. And this concludes our report of the recent television hijacking incident in Turin. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Yeah. Dirk, what are you up to this time? Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? What? Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy that was on TV. Ha 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 ha. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo. I just beamed in from Khura'in, and boy, my arm's tired. This can't be. I must be dreaming or hallucinating. Or both? No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker slash insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anybody about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Ha! Ha ha ha. True, see? What do you say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm going to regret this, but what do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with too, but the fact is I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. Figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly, I need details. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati. I'm, well, a rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause, a real headache for anyone in your way. Trucy. Ha 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 ha. You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group, the Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Khura'in, I'm like the bogeyman, a tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight. Yeah, that's his bogey, not boogie. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady's real catch, son. I'm talking bride material to get much. Wait, aren't you the dad too? Wait. You're embarrassing me, Dad. Just a plucky one, all right. Someone plucked me out of my misery.
Oh, that's his half-sister who doesn't know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They don't know.
They don't know, but I guess the dad doesn't even know that.
How could she? Because she was married previously or had. We don't know that Dirk's his dad.
Right.
Because they said when they had the photograph that he's Sagmati's dad, and that
The other one looks like Apollo.
the other one looks like Apollo, but was his adopted son.
Right.
But I think he looks like him. So after let's just pretend that he did have Apollo with Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra married Demarian and had her, so he wouldn't know, you know? Because I think Apollo ended up in an orphanage. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I could have.
Be careful what you look up.
Oh, I'm not looking.
Okay. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Khura'in. Did I never mention that? Oh, so you grew up in Khura'in? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? No, it's just I was raised in Khura'in when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me? Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow, that's a really long time. Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well... starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. I get it, it's fine, though truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Khura'in. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about him on purpose. Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Khura'in. That's where you come in. The Founder's Orb. Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Ha 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 ha. Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time. No way. So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Ha 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 ha. Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on, I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room. That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes, baseless allegations, all of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Ooh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Karain Village. Karain Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Karain. Spirit mediums, right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. My Defying Dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief. Most likely. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot Dad says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dad, I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Paul, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? Fine? Or no?
I want to say no, because you don't really trust him yet, right?
I haven't seen you in years and you waltz in here asking for a favor? You have a lot of nerve, you know. Of course we'll help, right, Apollo? Wait, Trucy? Oh, come on, it's not like you have any work anyway. Besides, we're talking about Rebels, a legendary treasure here. It'll be fun. Why is she always into the things I'm not?
14 or 16, she really did take her advice.
Well, I think she's older now. 17. See? She's way older than 16. Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean, faceless? Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Karain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Karainism. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. Wait, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. It has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us Defying Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain authority to rule Karain. Wait, suppose I believe this legend. Then anyone can become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime? Only the rulers of Karain have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own two eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi? I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch. You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha 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 ha.
Those two aren't.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Ooh, that tuna looks good. This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Huh? This is my father? His name was Jove Justice. Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. Don't ever let it go, you hear? Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? 1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport. Oh, he's back. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
You're not killing anybody. It's a reason to cut your trip short.
Yeah, I would say so. But we still gotta talk with, what's her face? With the seances. Dharma? Rafa. Why did I say Dharma? Can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. To Karain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits.
You agree that what looks like Apollo.
Yeah, he does.
Especially that younger picture of him.
Yeah, it's like what Apollo's going to look like in 15 years.
Yeah.
Or 10. So this is Karain, the mysterious village of Spirit Channel, where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place. I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo? Come to think of it. We used to live way up in the mountains, too, just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days, the three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know. That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's dad, but Prosecutor Sadmati's as well. And the way you two talked about it like there was nothing the whole bus ride here. I guess it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, whoa, Dirk. No way, Prosecutor Sadmati used to be like that too? The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Ha ha ha. Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? Aw, you're no fun. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? Emma. You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Oh dear, was there a murder? Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case. Does it look like I'm here to sightsee?
I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Huh?
Did they kill him and take the orb?
Yeah, seriously. How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now. Figures, well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Really? Is she going to show us the way to a dead person?
I hope not.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Yep. So this is Dr. Buff's study. Wow, look at all these books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. Yes, and lots of artifacts, too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics they're spilling on the floor. What a delightfully amusing room.
Uh-oh.
All I see is a mess. And what's with the white outline? So either the doctor died or a big bird died, and that's the outline of it when it caught a fish. What do you think?
Both.
Emma, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. Wait, what? Seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death. What?
I say malarkey.
Yeah, I say malarkey too. Please tell me you're joking. As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books. Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? So the doctor died in an accident. I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder. Right, we believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. I don't get why the plane has a weird face on it. Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. That sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor. How sad, killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that, whoever it was, they seemed to want it to remain anonymous. What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. Well now, Dirk, a dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. Pops? Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dad should have it. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So who is this gentleman you're escorting? Oh, right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Khura'in. All the way from Khura'in, huh? So what do you do there? I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Khura'in a better place through volunteer work. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. So how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Again? Yeah, he's Prosecutor Sadmati's real father, too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmati? I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life. Guess she's put a few things together. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen the news report on TV. It will really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch, you don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y. Indeed, unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then how are we supposed to find it? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation. Sure, it can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. Well, this stands up. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. This stands out. There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique her interest, scientifically speaking. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. I guess we'll find out soon. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies, and the doctor has just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. So this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man. He fell right on his head and he probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there, but what's with that dark stain? It appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gone on there recently, perhaps even last night. That's a mighty big window he's next to, big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly, that's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window, and a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they'd found. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Is this a bird? It looks like an airplane to me. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. This is like a ladder conversation, only with the bird.
It's hard to see a bee in an airplane.
Yeah, and an evil one too, because that is one sadistic smile. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that height, a fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. I guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven.
those shoes look way different from the rest of them.
Yes, they do. See, what am I? This PC is password protected. Trucy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk? That I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes, I better watch what I put in there. What, do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. Okay. At least for now, there's nothing to that. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving! Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all targets. Yeah. Also, maybe Tetanate is the actual professor. Do I even want to know what this thing is for? What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. Right. So I think we can go left now. Oh, wait. There's a brown stain on the scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Why would there be a gravy stain? Who knows, but it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend, food splatter art. That pun wouldn't be gravely, Dirk. Ooh, Godzilla. Only not. A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, and there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. I guess I better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? Ah, what am I doing cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office.
Look, he's got a Rosetta Stone.
I was about to say, he's got that, and he's got the thing that Pearl broke. Amy. Why is someone's name written on here? Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, just like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says R-W-R-I-G-H-T in super big letters. The less said about this, the better. Of course, I should say Mia. It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's? No, someone left it here last night. So the doctor might have had a visitor. How can you tell? That sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage, which means its owner is likely from overseas. Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Unless we can open it to see what's inside. Guess not. Hehehe. Ah ha ha ha. That's because you're not me. I'm a Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook. Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when her forensics switch gets flipped. With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie. Is that fingerprint powder? That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. I thought somebody else was laughing. I didn't realize it was her. You remember how to do this, right? You apply the powder to where I think some prints might be and blow any excess off. Where would I expect to find prints? Here. It absolutely should be prints on the handle. Or not. Oh. Oh, stupid. Wrong handle. What the? Why is it? Yeah. Let me try this again because this is totally where it should be.
I'll be back.
Excuse me? What did you say?
Didn't it put the piece there to you?
Yeah. Excuse me again? Let's go over this one more time. What? No, those are definitely Prince Apollo. Stop being silly.
What about the handle on the top part?
That's the first thing I did. I must have not properly dusted that one part because those are definitely prints. Get you. Those are definitely friends. I'll do each one individually. Open, close. Look at how it's not clear enough for a print. They can be open and closed. I guess like maybe like these parts.
do the whole top part.
Ah, yeah.
You wanna do that quicker?
Yep.
Go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's a big one. Let me look at this too, because yeah. I was getting confused for a second. I'm like, did we just encounter a bug? Apollo, you were ticking me off right now. Hey, I got a pretty clear print here. All right.
God.
Yes. It's got to be somebody who would have paid him a visit. Well, I would assume it would be That's Arbol.
Yeah. So it's, but we know Dax was coming to talk to him, right?
Yes.
Dax said he wanted out of the rebel business
He did, but then didn't he say, not really?
because he was waiting for orders from Dirk.
Yeah. We have a match. Dats, come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement? So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's now answering his phone. Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you? I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead. Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicious man had been reported in the area, but when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot. What? Sorry about that. Kuranese people aren't all like him, I swear. Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe he knows something about the orb.
Oh, he's hurt too.
That could be it. Look, it's one of those doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. It's a motif from Korean founding period. That looks like the... Yeah, we've heard that before, right? When the butterfly embrace, that was actually one of the pieces of evidence from, what was it, the first or second game? Yes! What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Kuranese rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone in Kurain knows, not much of a way to keep it secret. It's called Hiding Secrets in Plain Sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. Oh, that's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. The second half? As in the part that begins, Offer Thy Prayers? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. Right, so the Rosetta Stone does not circle up. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to the hallway up there. Why do they have to place the second floor so high up? Oh yeah, he's afraid of heights. Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh, well... Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly, like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house. It seems the orb isn't here. That means Dax might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. So, I've been thinking, either he's going to get accused of something, or he's going to be dead too soon. Good day to you, citizens of Karain Village. My name is Paul Attishan, and I want your kitty. Can you get away from there so I can see what that says? Kitty, come on. Come on. Come on. I want your vote. Come on. Come here. There we go. Yeah. Wow, that's really loud. Look, something's coming this way. Paul Attishan, savior of Karain, has come to... Ah, it's you people! Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way? Right, left, halt. It's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins? So you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters. And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor? Heh, what a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Karain. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you, and what do you mean, king? Ignorant fools, I am the Paul Attishan. I am a soon-to-be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat in the local council right away, right now. I guess even Jerk to Public has to start somewhere. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. And rider of his grandfather's coattails. Hehehe, are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure. Ah, a pleasant day to you, good people of Karain. I am Paul Attishan. It's time to reclaim the glory of Karain together. A convenience store on every corner, a karaoke bar in every home. A vote for Paul Attishan is a vote for a happier, hopier Karain Village. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool. You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated, as always. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, he's a model politician. Now, where was I?
I just got his name, politician.
Oh!
Paul Attishan.
Politician, yeah. God. Ugh.
They're just so funny. Sometimes I just don't get them. I have to say them real fast.
This game in particular has some of the most on-the-nose punch, which is why I'm a little upset I didn't get that sooner. But, go on. Just what in the world were you doing in there? Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right, it's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly. Ugh. We'll try harder next time, sir. Poor guys, they're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Attishan family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Attishan, was a prominent member of Congress, and he was born right here in Karain. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. All I asked about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Attishans. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politicians aren't really my thing, Trucy. I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Young people today. You really need to pay attention. More attention to politics. Ah, 25, he's young. So, what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house?
3 times. Like, what business is it of you, and why do you know we were there?
Yeah, why does he care what we were doing? He was going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Karain. The
Founder's Orb, so you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Amy Faye. The Crystal of Amy Faye? That's right, it's been passed down for generations in the Attition family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said, strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. That's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Amy Faye being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner, could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about?
And would it be something of the Faye family?
Yeah. Seems like the Faye family should have ownership of it. Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find that. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon. Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So you really are after my crystal. Now, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right, it's a purely political decision. In exchange, your patron will get the people of Khura'in to vote for you. Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Well, good luck with that, I guess. Hey, you just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday. I guess so. Well, he's covering up his face like it's gonna mean anything in there. Hey! Yipes! What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime, I've nothing to say to you. It's me, Dirk. Oh, Dirk, you're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. Har 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 har, my bad, my bad. At least the grub here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks, they just send me back to Khura'in where I'd face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see, Dats. Huh? Hey, you look kind of familiar. Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? A to the J. All grown up and whatnot. How you been? Fine, and you, Dats? You look good besides the incarceration and all. Har har har, those horns, AJ. Horns? They've grown up with you, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we need to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The Slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. That's what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb. Absolutely, positively. The doc was sure of it. Really, because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Amy Faye. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that politician character was lying? Imagine that, a politician who lies. Are you smiling because of how the pun preceded the real name? Or the real... I bet he wants the orb all to himself. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Fine Dragons if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See, I got it all down in writing. But Dad, why does it say if I will come to no harm at the end? Daps, did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. Sounds like they worked with that politician. He's really made a mess of things. What have you done now, Dats? Nothing, I'm innocent, I tell you. It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I made a human police dog? How funny is that? Right, so what happened after that? They caught me hiding in a doghouse. Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dogs got the last laugh. Dads, weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges and your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful? Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. But I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport. Is there any way they'd let you go? Now without my passport, if only I had it. Dirk, AJ, you gotta find my passport. Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dax's passport be? Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the doc's kid knows something. The doctor has a kid? Yeah, a bit of a shut-in, though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your questioning. Follow me. It must be lunchtime. Today is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring to shut it out is not going to be easy, I know. Maybe he's back at the doctor's study then?
I'm about to tap out.
You're about to tap out? Okay. We'll save here.
Good stuff in front.
Yes.
I think I need to lay down a bit.
Okay.
I didn't want to, but that's fine.
It's okay, it's okay. We'll continue next time. We got some good playtime in today.
Let's get some sleep.